The group members in our group are Dylan, Connor, and Joey, and Keegan. The topic of our group is the Nile River. The Nile River is the longest river in the world. It flows through eastern Africa to a delta in northeastern Egypt. It flows for more than 4,100 miles from south to north. The Egyptians and Cushites both settled near the Nile River. It was a good source for traveling, to trade. It had plentiful food. When the flood went down, black silt was left behind. Farming was only possible along the banks of the river, which flooded every year, swollen by spring rains far to the south. They used sheep, goats, and pigs to scatter the seeds. The Nile River is one of the few rivers that are in a desert. It can support the marine life. Not many rivers are in the desert because the temp is hot and humid, making water evaporate. Depending on where you live along the Nile, between June and September, the river rises, floods inland. The inundation, this is a sign of God's favor. The Egyptians called the season of the inundation Aket. Ancient Egyptians named the country for the Nile. They called Kemet, which means black land, because of the dark, fertile mud on the riverbanks. They had to place tall stones to border the farmers' land during the flood. It was used so people wouldn't steal or be on others' land. A farmer could cheat by moving stones and could get possibly executed. The Egyptians had a god named Hapi, and is a god of fertility. He also provides water, inundation of the Nile. He's also the god of fish and birds of the Nile's marshes. During the inundation, Egyptians throw offerings into the Nile at those places, sacred to Hapi. He appears with his retinue of crocodile gods and frog goddesses. The people make their sacrifices in the hope that the inundation will not be too high or too low. At the height of floods, usually about mid-August, each farmer paddles a rowboat around his land and closes the vents in the surrounding dikes. This prevents the flood water from receding too fast, also from sweeping away precious fertile silt that has been deposited.